Hello, Veteran 0-2 in here, welcome back, and this is another episode of Tales of Symphonia. Apparently there's a doggy in here that I forgot the name. Turby. I don't know how I forgot this, but I did. So there you go. Yeah, I've been wandering around the world trying to find stuff to do, and yeah, that's one of the things I missed. So I figured I'd show it off, and apparently there's another side quest in this town that's supposed to be activated after you save Colette from the dragon nest, but I'm not sure if I already did it or not. I might have, I don't know. Alright, you know what? Enough screwing around, we gotta do this now. If I missed anything, I'll get it in a New Game Plus. But it looks the same. Hey, there we go. So Persea's gonna chop the tree and then, wait a minute. What did Persea do? I didn't see her do anything. I guess they didn't want to show Persea chopping the tree because that would be considered, tree abuse, I guess. I don't know. The last step. What are we doing? Oh, we're summoning Aska, that's right, yeah. It's a two-headed phoenix. And yeah, Luna, if you remember correctly, way back when in the Tower of Mana, when we went up there, and Colette was breaking the light seal, basically Luna came out of nowhere and was like, Aska's in here, so I don't want to do a pact. And the characters at that time had no idea what the hell that meant. That's why, you know, there was question mark bubbles above their head, you know, if you remember. I remember that part quite well, actually. Because, yeah, I mean, these summon spirits appeared out of nowhere, and they're like, huh, what's this? And they just, you know, they randomly come out of nowhere and be like, hey, I can't form a pact with you unless Aska's around. Well, not anymore. Oh, Aska's going back to Luna. I don't understand their relationship, really. But yeah, we gotta defeat both Aska and Luna to form a pact with Luna, I guess? Are we forming a pact with both of them? I can't remember how this goes, really. but whatever. Again, make sure you've done everything that you want to do at this point before advancing the plot. Because after this point, some stuff will be locked out. And hell, I've been looking through the side quest list, and some of the side quests in this game, even though they don't mean that much, they're really, really easy to miss. Yeah, I missed the pink pearl necklace one, I think it was. Which is like, wow, how did I miss that? But, you know, there's only like a small window for you to actually do it. Alright, so before we get up there, I guess I might as well show my equipment setups. Make sure you have stun charms on your party to reduce light damage, because obviously we're going to be fighting an enemy that likes to use a lot of light damage. If you have Zealous in your party, the beam shield works really good as well, so you can equip them with whatever you want as far as accessories. I'm not going to be using Zealous. I think I'd rather have Persea, because I think Rain can do all our healing just fine. Plus I need Rain to scan the boss. Or in this case, bosses. Plural. For lazy people. Yeah, you weren't with us at that time. Oh, come on, quit bitching, Lloyd. We did all the hard stuff. All we gotta do is walk up to the top. Yeah, they could have given us a quick jump option. Yeah, nice fourth wall joke there. Apparently Lloyd knows about the quick jump option, and everybody else is like, what are you talking about, man? You're crazy. See, I like that. I like how the game is self-aware, or they put little jokes in like that. Pretty clever. I like it. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to keep going up through here. Might as well show these fights because they're going really fast.
Ready? Holy Lance! Was that a bit too much?
It was definitely too much for them.
Not much of a specimen. That was disappointing.
Wow, man. I should just fight around this area to get grade.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Jeez.
Holy Lance! We won. Not much of a specimen.
I was just warming up.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? What are you doing here?
Stop!
Screw you.
Kratos, don't get in our way!
Hear me out. The Darius-Karlon core system just finished calculating its answer. If you form the pact with the summoned spirit, the protection around the Great Seed will be completely lost.
And that's exactly what we desire.
Don't you understand? What you're hoping for will not happen.
Silence! Do you think we'll pass up this opportunity? Lloyd, leave him to me. Go now. Form the pact with the summoned spirit of light.
Somehow, I'm thinking, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so kind of scenario is going to happen.
Finally fall after this pact.
We're counting on you, Sheena.
Yep,
You
gotta
got
have Sheena in this fight, so make sure she's in your party. Make sure she's set up to kick ass. Both these bosses don't have any weaknesses, but they do resist a lot of elements, so I don't recommend Genis for this fight. especially against Aska. Hey, Luna.
I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos, and establish a new pact with me.
Where is Aska?
He'll come. He promised.
I see. Then all is well. I shall test thy worthiness to wield my power.
Alright,
Show me thy true strength.
here we go. Magic lens on Aska.
Ready. Get ready.
Okay. Where are you going?
Help is on the way.
Wow. That was easy. Magic lens on Luna. As you can see, she resists light damage. Ow. Ooh.
Let us create a new pact.
Wow. Kicked her
Do not
ass.
bother us.
And we get a moonstone for beating her. Alright. Very nice. I think you use that for
Thou art
customization.
powerful. Now state thy vow upon which thou wilt base our pact.
I vow to germinate the great seed in order to realize the true regeneration of both worlds.
We accept thy vow. Our power is thine.
And we get the topaz. Sheena learns her final summon magic. Oh wait, well actually no,
You did it.
almost. I think there's one more that she gets.
No.
That no is very, very poorly delivered. But whatever. Uh-oh. All shit's gonna break loose now. Look at Palmacosta, man. Just get devastated. Yeah, that's Palmacosta right there. And there's Martel. Alright. What we need is a very, very effective weed eater right now.
What's happening?
Okay, well maybe it's not a weed.
Oh my god.
Is that the giant Carlon tree? That person.
It grows more
I
like
feel like
weed
I've met
than a
her somewhere
friggin' tree.
before.
Martel.
Martel.
That woman about to be consumed by the tree is Martel?
She reminds me of someone. She reminds me of...
Why would Martel reappear with that giant, grotesque tree?
I was afraid this would happen.
What do you mean?
Having lost the stability afforded by the protection of the summoned spirits, the Great Seed has gone out of control.
No. The purpose of the summoned spirits was to isolate the Great Seed from the outside world and prevent it from growing.
That was only half of it. The two worlds were forced out of phase by Yggdrasil. They should have drifted apart from each other and have been consumed by the Void. But this was prevented from happening because the Great Seed was placed in the center between the two worlds.
I don't need a lecture from you to know that.
The Great Seed is constantly being pulled upon from both worlds as they try to separate from one another.
Oh, so the seed is actually what's keeping the worlds together, somewhat.
It's a miracle that this delicate balance held up for even this long.
Wait, so the Mana Link served as a cage to contain the Great Seed in the space between the two worlds? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And because you provided the unstable Great Seed with mana, it germinated in a twisted form and has gone out of control. It's even engulfed Martel.
Who cares why this happened? I want to know what's gonna happen if we can't stop this thing.
If what Kratos says is true, then Silverrun will be consumed and destroyed by the Great Seed. And if Silverrun is destroyed, Tetheala will be destroyed as well, as it is linked by the holy ground of Karlon and the otherworldly gate.
Then... everyone will die.
Everyone, except that twisted tree, and the angels that live on Daris Karlon.
We have to do something! But what can we do?
Ewan, how do you plan to rectify this situation?
We can cut off the mana flow and stop the seed from receiving any more mana.
But that won't subdue the giant tree. The process has already begun.
Is the giant tree going crazy like that in Tetheala too?
Highly unlikely. Although I imagine they are feeling some effects, such as earthquakes.
That makes sense. Because Colette activated the process of world regeneration, the summoned spirits of Silverrun are now active. Therefore, the giant tree was drawn over here by Silverrun's summoned spirits.
Correct. The summoned spirits exchange their respective roles of yin and yang, each time a chosen's quest for world regeneration succeeds. Currently, the summoned spirits of Silverrun are carrying out the role of yang by providing the mana. But because the giant tree has overabsorbed Silverrun's mana, it has gone out of control.
If that's the case, couldn't we neutralize it? By blasting it with the power of the opposing summoned spirits?
Whoa, Lloyd! You actually understood what we were talking about?
Shut it, Genus. Professor once said that the negative and positive of a magnet neutralize each other. This is kind of the same thing, right?
That's not quite right, Lloyd. But nonetheless, it's a clever idea coming from you.
Okay, nice backhanded comment there by Rain. That's actually pretty clever by Lloyd.
Even if we did decide to try and set the summoned spirits of Tetheala against it, how are we going to go about doing that? We can't get close to that crazy thing the way it is now.
The mana cannon.
Mana cannon? That machine Rodial was building?
We were actually manipulating Rodial into building that. Before the mana link started to disappear, we planned to have Rodial destroy the Tower of Salvation.
So you're suggesting we feed the mana of Tetheala's summoned spirits into the mana cannon and fire it at the giant tree. I suppose there's no better option right now.
First, we need to shut off the current flow of mana to the tree. It'll be too late if the tree grows any larger.
Then here's the plan. Ewan, I'm going to pretend I don't know who you've been working with or what you've been doing. In exchange, you're going to order the renegades to stop firing mana at the tree immediately. Meanwhile, Lloyd's group will head for the mana cannon.
All right.
It's not possible, sir. Forcistus has executed our Asalia Ranch infiltration team.
Forcistus? Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about his ass.
What does that mean?
Way back in the beginning of the game. He's the one who made Marvel, in
The
case you
Asalia Ranch
forgot.
is still operational. We had people working undercover switch over the mana flow.
In other words, we have to infiltrate the place right now and stop the flow.
Then I shall go.
You? Are you suggesting we should send you, our enemy, to do this by yourself?
I'll send some of my men.
Preparations for the mana cannon. The shutdown of the mana reactors throughout the world. There are too many things we need the renegades to do. You don't have enough troops to do everything.
I'll go.
Wait, what are you saying? We have to head for the mana cannon.
You and the renegades can take care of the mana cannon. Kratos and the rest of us will infiltrate the Isalia Ranch. Fire the mana cannon when we give you the word. You wouldn't be able to trust the signal if it came from Kratos alone, right?
Well, that's true, but...
Is it about chocolat?
That's right. Chocolat is held at the Isalia Ranch. Lloyd, you remembered your promise.
All right, leave it to you then. Don't let us down.
Let's go, guys.
And Kratos joins the party. And he obtained the title of traitor. Yeah, this is only temporary. For right now, anyways. Yeah, earthquakes in Tethayala, just like they said. Yeah, alright, we get the picture. Earthquakes everywhere. Although I don't think a rock is going to kill an android. But it definitely might kill a human. Wow. Or a half-elf in this case, I mean. So we can keep an eye on you, man. Yeah, bring out those angel wings. You know, it's funny how Colette doesn't hardly ever bring them out. Except when in battle. And I think I remember one time she brought them out. And that was in the, one of the ranches, earlier ranches. I think the Palma Costa Ranch. Yeah, we're fighting with Kratos again. How about that? Actually, there is a point in this game where you have to choose between one character or the other. And I will be showing both scenarios. But in my original playthrough here, I think I'm just going to go with the quote-unquote canon scenario. And we get a rune helm, which is new equipment, raises defense and intelligence, so it should help with magic defense as well. Pretty damn good. Definitely good for your magic knights, Kratos and Zelos. Anything over here? Alright, I'm going to end the episode right here. That's all for this episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the next episode, we are going to raid the Isalia Ranch. This is Veteran 021. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.